I came to Sicily to buy cheap houses, and in today's video I've got a deal for you. Another $5,000 house being sold and managed by my team at cheaphousesinitaly.com. We're going for a tour of this property and show you what $5,000 gets you nowadays in Sicily. It might look a little scary, but it certainly has potential. On this channel, I cover living globally and how to afford it. I'm helping people live their dreams of living beyond imaginary borders. My name is Carl Pierre, and this is ENTP Live. That's the key. So here's an example of what you get for €1 here, right? This is a house that needs to be totally redone, in my opinion. If you go down to the lower level, there's some things that you can preserve. You got these nice marble stairs. Those will clean up nice, but it's moist, funky, right? So you got to make sure that the flooring integrity is good. So, if the floor is collapsing, you don't want that falling on your head. That's one of the other entrances here. This floor itself is concave, it's collapsing, so you would have to break that out, pour a new floor. Heavy work. That's why I'm kind of an advocate for the premium listings, because the amount of work that it's going to take to get this house comfortable for the size, for the feel, it just makes more sense to get something a little nicer or bigger. Then going up this first level, you have a half bath. You have this one common area. The floor again sagging. This is where we saw the debris from downstairs. So this area is not so sturdy. Then you have this bedroom here. Saving factor is you got a view of the countryside. It's not a bad view at all, but just below another collapsing property. So kind of see the good with the bad. Now these panels were a way of keeping moisture in the walls, right? I had the same panels in my house. I pulled them out. Then I realized they're kind of moisture blocks. And it turned out that I had to redo the walls in my house. We got a beetle graveyard. And then we're going up to the next floor. So this next floor, it's actually not that bad up here. Looks to not have so much damage. Now, this house is kind of being given away. I would say in all, even if you're getting a house for free, you'd have to spend between $3,000 and $5,000 for it. If we do this for you and help you with the process, it's going to cost you about $5,000 between the transaction cost and our consulting fees. But this is what you would find kind of in that euro range. Now, could you do something clever with this? For sure. You want to do the work yourself, it saves you on some dollars there. But this is not what I would consider a premium listing. You can't move into it. I wouldn't recommend anybody living in this condition. In my opinion, it's going to take at least $25K to get it to where you want it to be, where you could live here and function. There's much better properties on the market for $25K that are livable, in better condition. But just to get this to a livable point, you're gonna have to spend quite a bit. If you want more information on this home, visit cheaphousesinitaly.com and shoot me a message. The price includes most of the transfer costs, assistance with paperwork to see the deal through, and an estimate with design recommendations for renovations. For some, this house is just too much work. If that's you and you're curious about how much a move-in ready house will cost you, I suggest checking out one of these properties that we're selling. Both are priced below €50,000, furnished, and are move-in ready. Come see what your money gets you in Sicily, Sicily.